We are at home cooking with Miss Brenda D. So welcome from Miss Brenda D and her family.
Hello everyone. How y'all doing on this nice beautiful day? Today I'm showing you how I make my hamburgers. So let's get started. Before we get started cutting up our vegetables, I'm going to show you this knife that I received from a company that wanted me to review it for them. And so here is the knife. This is a Nakano Santoku knife. And y'all, this knife, it is so doable. And I'm going to show y'all my review on it. First, I'm going to show you that it does come with instruction, and plus it gives a little history of the knife. And I found out it's handmade. It's not a machine-made knife. They put their care in it. You can tell in the feel of it when I'm cutting. And I'm going to show you how it worked for me. I'm going to cut up some tomatoes and onions, and I'm going to show you what I think about the knife. And I'm going to say this, and I'm sure someone else would agree with me that that's what we're looking for. We want a good, doable knife that won't break apart. And by holding this knife, I can tell that it's doable and the weight of it. While I was cutting this tomato, I didn't have to just press to for this knife to cut through this tomato. It was so sharp, and so I give this knife a thumbs up because some knives that I do have, I don't know about you all, when I'm cutting, you have to press to cut, but this knife, you don't have to do all that pressing. It just goes through it. I love the feel of it. When I'm holding it, they took some time and made this knife. And so, yes, I love it. Some of my viewers had been asking me about a good knife. This knife would be a good investment. If you want to purchase this knife, I'm going to leave all the information in my description box along with a discount code. So now, let's make our hamburgers. Here I'm seasoning up my ground beef, or you can use ground turkey. I always put a little salt and black pepper on them. It's up to you. If you don't want to, you don't have to. This is something that I do to my hamburgers. And sometimes I even put seasoning salt in mine. Like I always say, make this recipe yours. Here I'm mixing in the seasoning into our meat. Make sure you try to get it all mixed in. Here I'm making our patties. It all depends on how big you want your hamburger patty to be. I always make pretty big ones, and so I'm showing you how I do so. So press to the thickness that you prefer yours to be. I try to press mine to be sort of thin, not really thin, but fairly thin. So this what keeps your meat from cooking so long, and so I don't have a lot of time, and so I always make mine fairly thin. Okay, our hamburger patties are all patted out. Now it's time to place them in our skillet. Letting y'all see how big my hamburger patties are, and this is a very large skillet, and so I can only put like 3 in here. So right now it's only 3 of us here at home, so this will be perfect. I usually let my hamburger patties fry for at least 3 to 4 minutes on each side because I want mine well done. But it's all up to you. Some people like their, medium rare or rare, but I'm going to cook mine through and through. Letting you know that we are frying our patties on a medium-high heat. We don't want them to fry too fast. And so it's all up to you on, like I say, how you want yours. Now we're flipping them over. And sometime, I'm gonna tell you this, sometime I have to flip it over like a third time to make sure they get cooked through and through. Another thing, try not to press on your meat too much with your spatula because that releases the juices in your hamburger. So try to do less pressing as you can, okay? Pressing your hamburger patties too much can cause them to be dry. So instead of pressing them a lot, just flip them over. And if you don't know if your meat is done on the inside, just get a fork and check it and see if it's well cooked. Okay, my meat is ready. And so here's my vegetable, and I have set out a plate so I can prepare my hamburger buns. Here I'm removing my hamburger patty so I can drain my skillet. What you do, you can drain some of the oil, just leave just a little at the bottom so you can brown your hamburger buns with them. Or you can just wash out your skillet and then add butter to your hamburger buns. I prefer mine both ways. Either way, let me say it like that. Sometimes I would wash my skillet and add butter to my buns, or sometimes I just use the oil that comes from the hamburgers, and that just makes some really, really good hamburgers to me. So while my hamburger buns are browning, time to time, check them to see how they are browning. Some people like theirs, cooked brown, dark brown, whatever way you prefer yours. I like mine like medium. I don't want them too brown. As y'all can see, I did add my meat to keep it warm. So I added it back into my skillet while our hamburger buns are browning. Here I have set up my station for my preparation so that it will be more easier to just go ahead and prepare them. Here I'm showing you something that I do sometimes. I use a little brush and just spread on the oil so that this helps to make your bun golden brown. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. If you want yours more brown, leave them on there a little bit longer. While our other half of bun is browning, now we're going to put our burgers together, depending on how you want yours. Okay, this is what I do. I always, if everyone loves mustard, I go ahead and spread the mustard on mine first, and then I go from there. It all depends on how your family loves their burgers. And so since I have my mustard on there, I go ahead and add my lettuce. I'm using shredded lettuce from a bag. Onions. Oops, I forgot my daughter. She don't like onions, so I removed hers. Pickles. And the thing about hamburger, there's no limit to what you can add to your burgers. If you like jalapenos, I love jalapenos on mine, but I didn't want any at this time. You can add banana peppers, grilled onions, grilled mushrooms, bacon, avocados. Just make these hamburgers your way. Leave a comment below and tell me what you like on your hamburgers. Here we're adding our meat. Sometimes I add the cheese on there, but this time I didn't. But if you prefer, you want your cheese melted, add it to the skillet. Lay your patties out and just lay your cheese on your patties and go from there. When making your hamburgers, you have to be a little swift in making them because you want your meat to be still warm and everything. And so we're all done here, and now I'm adding our cheese. Here I'm spreading Miracle Whip on my top bun, but some people, they prefer mayo, but I prefer Miracle Whip. Like I said, make these burgers yours. But when it comes to burgers, I prefer mustard on both sides with no cheese. Okay, y'all, our burgers are all finished. I hope y'all enjoyed making these hamburgers with me as much as I enjoyed making them with you all. I hope y'all enjoyed my way of making them. I hope y'all enjoyed this recipe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And please don't forget to hit that notification bell to get our new and upcoming videos. And to all our new viewers and subscribers, you are welcome, welcome, welcome to our channel. I'm going to leave all the information on the Nakano knife in my description box under my video. Okay, y'all, as always, I'm going to say, y'all have a blessed day, and bye-bye for now. Love y'all, stay safe, and be blessed. And remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I.
We are at home cooking with Miss Brenda D. So welcome from Miss Brenda D and our family.
That's a hit!